Time is running out. The economy is in free fall. Recession or depression? We don't know. But one thing we do know is that it's going to be painful. But if you follow these wealth-building secrets, you'll be able to survive and even thrive during these difficult times. It doesn't matter whether you're broke or wealthy. If you don't have any cash, you're going to be stressed out. You may think that you don't need any cash because you have a job. One of the biggest mistakes that many people make is wasting their money on unnecessary things. In fact, investing is one of the best ways to build wealth. Fear and greed are two of the most common emotions that cause people to make bad financial decisions. It takes time to build wealth. There's no such thing as getting rich quick. If you follow this advice, you'll be able to put yourself on the path to financial success. Remember, cash is king. Work to build assets, not income. Save your money. Don't waste your money. Make smart investments. Control your emotions and be patient. These are the keys to building wealth. This means believing that there's plenty of money to go around and that you deserve to be rich. Second, focus on solutions rather than problems. Whenever you see a problem, ask yourself how you can turn it into a solution. What works for one person may not work for another. However, there are some general principles that can help guide you on your journey to financial success. This means tracking your income and expenses, creating a budget, and setting financial goals. By understanding where your money is going and developing a plan to manage it effectively, you'll be able to make better financial decisions. This will help you to think like a rich person rather than a poor person. Finally, focus on the positive rather than the negative. This is perhaps the most important tip of all. This means learning about topics such as investing, retirement planning, and estate planning. By educating yourself, you'll be able to make informed decisions about how to grow your wealth and protect your financial future. If you want to become wealthy, you must cultivate a positive mindset. These professionals can provide valuable insights and guidance as you work towards your financial goals. Building wealth takes time and discipline. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Please comment, and share for more informative content. By following these general principles, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. This means focusing on the good things in your life and expecting positive outcomes. By following these tips, you'll be able to cultivate a mindset that is more conducive to wealth building. If you want to be wealthy, you must be willing to wait. That means being patient with your investments and not making any rash decisions. The truth is that there is a huge difference between the way that rich people think and the way that poor people think. They focus on making smart investments, growing their businesses, and building their financial empires. On the other hand, poor people tend to focus on gossip, complaining, and other negative activities. If you want to become wealthy, you must shift your focus away from negative thoughts and towards positive thoughts. It's not always easy to do, but it's definitely possible with some effort. And if you want to become wealthy, you must change your thinking. It also means being patient with yourself and not giving up on your goals. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. But if you're patient, you'll eventually reach your destination. Fear can cause you to hoard your money instead of investing it, while greed can cause you to make risky investments that you don't fully understand. So if you want to become truly wealthy, then make sure to adopt the mindset of the rich. To control your emotions, you must first be aware of them. Once you've identified your emotional triggers, you can develop strategies to overcome them. For example, if you're feeling fearful, you can remind yourself that investing is a long-term game. If you're feeling greedy, you can remind yourself that slow and steady wins the race. By controlling your emotions, you can make rational financial decisions that will help you build wealth over time. If you start investing early, you can let compound interest work its magic. You don't have to be a financial expert to make smart investments. Just do your research and choose wisely. Invest in things that you understand and that have a proven track record of success. With a little effort, you can set yourself up for a lifetime of financial security. They buy things just because they can't afford to. This is a surefire way to keep yourself poor. Instead, you should focus on investing your money wisely so that it can grow over time. It takes discipline to resist the temptation to spend money on unnecessary items, but it's worth it in the long run. When you invest your money instead of wasting it, you'll be able to retire comfortably and enjoy your life without financial worries. But what happens if you lose your job? Your health insurance, your car payment, and other bills will still have to be paid. That's why cash is always important, no matter how much money you make. And most importantly, you will be able to retire rich. So, what are these 7 wealth-building secrets? Let's find out in today's episode. Robert Kiyosaki has sold over 30 million copies of his book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which makes it the #1 personal finance book of all time. So if you've never heard of him, well, now is the time to learn about him and, more importantly, his 7 wealth-building secrets. Most people work to earn a higher salary, but that's not the way to build wealth. If you want to become wealthy, you must first learn how to generate passive income. Passive income is the holy grail of wealth building. It's an amount of money that you can earn without having to actively work for it. Imagine waking up every morning that you have money coming in regardless of whether you work or not. That's the kind of freedom that everyone should strive for. The first secret is cash. There are 2 types of people when it comes to money: those who have it and those who need it. Cash is king. To build wealth, you must first learn to live below your means and save as much money as possible. When you're young, it can be challenging to save money. After all, you have student loans, credit card debt, and other expenses to consider. But it's important to remember that saving money is an investment in your future self. It allows you to take advantage of opportunities that come your way and prepare for unexpected expenses. By following this simple advice, you can set yourself up for a lifetime of financial success. The second secret is work to build assets, not income. The third secret is to save your money. Saving money is the cornerstone of financial success. 4, don't waste your money on unnecessary things. 5, make smart investments. Many people believe that investing is risky and complicated, but that's not true. The 6th secret is control your emotions. When it comes to money, your emotions can be your worst enemy. And finally, 7, be patient. Being patient is the key to building wealth. These are the 7 wealth-building secrets that Robert Kiyosaki has shared with the world. But there's one more thing that you need to do in order to become truly wealthy. You must first adopt the mindset of the rich. Take a look at the way that rich people spend their time. Here are some quick tips to help you get started. First, focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Remember, becoming wealthy is not just about making money. It's also about having the right mindset. When it comes to achieving financial success, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. First and foremost, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your financial situation. It's also crucial to educate yourself about personal finance. In addition to educating yourself, it's also important to seek out the help of professionals, such as financial advisors and accountants. Finally, it's essential to be patient and persistent in your efforts to achieve financial success. Thank you for watching this video.